Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with our second Core 2021 pre-release kit. Going to do this like we've done the other pre-release kits, and treat it like a pre-release. Now, we do have a special video coming out tomorrow. We have the Secret Lair Commander decks coming, so that'll be exciting. And we just wrapped up some Lorcana content. Hopefully, at the beginning of September, we'll have some more of that. A pretty exciting game overall. Alright, looks like we got another one of these blue-green die with M21. Very nice. Let's see what our promo is. Looks like we got Liliana's Standard Bearer. A very nice flash creature. That's our code. Let's see, it's 2 and a black for a 3/1 flash. There's the battlefield, draw X, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. So, it's a good enabler, also just a great card overall. Alright. And we got 6 boosters. Not sure why that's so fuzzy, but we will pull back some, go to our taller position, and get started with cracking packs. This is pack 1. Of a arena ad, forest, foil, grasp of darkness. Very nice. Okay. We get a containment priest. Not really great in sealed, but very good sideboard card for legacy. Then we have Obsessive Stitcher. Very nice. So you can tap Dilute, and then for 2 a blue and a black, you can tap and sacrifice it, and return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's at instant speed too, so we will probably be looking to try that out. Carrion Grub. It is a 0/5 for 4 that gets +X/+O, where X is the greatest power among creatures in your graveyard, and when it enters the battlefield, you mill 4. So it looks like there's a potential reanimation strategy going on here. Rollfist Oak, very strong among for draw strategies. Gnarled Sage, 3 green for a 4/4 reach. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, it gets +2/+0 in Vigilance. Very nice. Basri's Acolyte, very strong lifelinker that passes around +1/+1 creature counters onto other creatures. Should probably move these over a little bit. We have Turret Ogre, solid 4/3 for 4. That can deal some damage. Swift Response, good piece of removal. Rise Again, another reanimation card. Portcullis Vine, and a rather miscut one at that. Concordia Pegasus. Bone Pit Brute. Enters the battlefield, makes something bigger, and it has Menace. It's 4/5 for 6. And Ladalian Arcanist. Taps for colorless, but only spend on instant or sorcery. Okay. So far we've got 2 reanimation cards. Nothing really impressive to reanimate yet. Zombie. Windscarred Crag. We have Primal Might. Target creature gets +X/+X till end of turn. It then fights up to one target creature you don't control. Very strong very strong green card. Foil rare. We have Gadrick, the Crown Scourge. Can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. Seems pretty strong, especially with our standard bearer. Bad deal. You draw 2 cards and each opponent discards 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. Interesting. Waker of Waves. That's a very strong reanimation target. Strong enough to actually be played in Modern Living End. Kinetic Augur. Trample power equal to instant sorceries in your graveyard. There's the battlefield, draw up to 2, then or discard up to 2 cards and draw that many. It's pretty strong. Hunter's Edge. Okay. Dub. I remember Dub being very good in this environment. Mistral Singer. 2/2 Flying Prowess for 3. Pretty good. Portcullis Vine, number 2. Liliana's Stalwart. Zombie that you can turn into a discard spell. Read the Tides, bounces 2 creatures or draws 3 cards. For 6, good late mana or good late game spell. Valorous Steed, Thrill of Possibility, Capture Sphere. Currently, I'm considering either Blue-Black Reanimator, which seems like a strong strategy here, or maybe Red-Green. Liliana Emblem, very nice. Swamp. Stormwing Entity. Alright, that's a good one. Costs 3 less if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. Flying Prowess. Gonna enter Scry 2. Tempered Veteran, solid white card. Heartfire Immolator. Prowess, and you can use it to... You can pay a red and sack it to deal damage to creatures or planeswalkers. Very nice. Second Brawl Fist Ogre, second Hunter's Edge. Those are very strong. Infernal Scarring, second Mistral Singer. That's nice. Might even go blue-green here. Although blue-red is probably... Yeah, blue-green could be very solid here. Blood Glutton, solid lifelinker. Garrick's Gorehorn, 7/3 for 5. Fetid Imp. Defiant Strike. Destructive Tampering. Voldalian Arcanist, number 2. And Secure the Scene. Oh, that's really good. I forgot how good that was. That's a good reason to splash white. Treasure token. Dismal Backwater. Megara the Diplomat. We got a foil mythic. Very nice. So we got an extra rare and an extra mythic. 3 and a white for 2/4 lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks with a creature, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or a planeswalker you control, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell, draw a card. And Sublime Epiphany. Very nice. Maybe playing blue-white, actually. Indulging Patrician. Very strong lifelinker. Second Waker of Waves. Almost definitely playing blue now. We have Battle Rattle Shaman. Very aggressive card. We have an alternate frame Battery's Acolyte. It's our second Acolyte. It's one of the premier commons of the set. Second Gnarled Sage, second Turret Ogre. Teferi's Protege, nice looter. Ornery Dilophosaur, Sanguine Indulgence, okay, Bone Pit Brute number 2, Arcanist number 3, Alpine Watchdog. Alright, pack 5. Maybe blue-white splashing black? Or blue-white splashing red? Beast token. Forest Arcanist number 4. Ruined Halo. Very nice. Probably won't end up playing that in standard, but still nice. Unleashed Fury. Okay. Gormand. Very nice. It's a 5/5 flyer for 6, and you have to sacrifice a creature. As Trample, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Warden of the Woods. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw 2 cards, and it's a 5/7 vigilance for 6. Very strong. Saber-tooth Mauler. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it and untap. That's a very strong one. Teferi's Protege. Grasp of Darkness number 2. Deathbloom Thallid. Drowsing Tyrannodon. Okay. Spined Megalodon. Hexproof. 5/7. When it attacks, scry 1. It's very nice. Concordia Pegasus. Bone Pit Brute number 3. And Vidalian Arcanist number 5. Alright. Sapperling token, second Dismal Backwater. Sanctum of All. So for Wooburg, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library and or graveyard for a shrine card and put it onto the battlefield. You search your library this way, shuffle it. If an ability of another shrine you control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines, that ability triggers an additional time. Probably not something we're considering playing, but very interesting. Alright, Witch's Cauldron. Malefic Sight. Very nice. Conclave Mentor. Infernal Scarring. Third Mistral Singer. Very nice. Oh, that goes there. Anointed Chorister. Very nice. Skeleton Archer. It's a very solid one. Titanic Growth. Bloom Sower. That is a primo reanimation target. Destructive Tampering. Read the Tides. Valorous Steed. And Thrill of Possibility. Alright. Well, we know we're not playing the Sanctum of All, because we didn't get any other shrines. Okay. What do we get in green? So we got Primal Might, which is fantastic. We got 2 Gnarled Sage. We got Warden of the Woods, which are tempting, and we got the Saber-tooth Mauler. Let's see, what do we get in red? Got the Kinetic Augur, Battle Rattle Shaman, 3 Bone Pit Brutes, and 2 Reels. Let's see. Okay, Gadrick the Crown Scourge. It's interesting. Hmm. The Warden, which is really neat. The 2 Hunter's Edge, which is very strong. Yeah, Primal Might. But I think our green overall is just in the vein of too cute. I'm gonna take that out. Like, I think we're in a really interesting place for Esper. Just based on our really good removal. Because we've got very little removal otherwise. We don't have any direct removal in red except for the Heartfire Emulator. And I guess there's an argument for looking at the Prowess deck. But we also just got some amazing stuff as far as reanimation targets. Let's see. Bone Pit Brute. Unleashed Fury is good for the Prowess deck. So it's Battle Rattle. 1. Got the Kinetic Auger too. Yeah. Battle Rattle, Heartfire Emulator, Kinetic Auger, Gadrick. This stuff is just kind of filler. I don't think we have enough for the really good version of the Prowess deck. I think we can just go bigger with the reanimation idea. We've got Gloom Sower. Mistral Singers are just good. Spined Megalodon is very good. Ended up with approximately 1 million Baldalian Arcanists. 2 of Teferi's Protege. Got the Waker. That's Sublime Epiphany, which is just amazing with the Arcanists. Second Singer, and we got the Entity. We got 3 Mistral Singers. Okay. 2 Waker of the Waves. Counter target spell, counter target activator, triggered ability, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, create a token that's a copy of a creature you control, target player draws a card. I mean, so many Arcanists. Ended up with 5 Arcanists. We may just want to go like straight blue-black. So we got Read the Tide. We got 2 Read the Tides. It's just fantastic. We got 2 Proteges. Singer, got a capture sphere. What did we get that was really good in white? Two acolytes and Vingara, and secure the scene. Two valorous steeds. We got dub, which is just okay. Swift response is alright. Two Pathways acolyte. I think if we just do a really soft splash, be those three. Archer, which is very strong. Removal. We're probably not going to run all 5 Arcanists, but that is an option. 3 Mistral Singers to go with it, which is just fantastic. We may end up going a different direction, but still. It's over. One of the things with this set is it did not have a ton of great 1-drops, from what I recall. That's a 4-drop. 5, 7. Those. Scarring is just bad. Malefic Scythe is very strong. We don't have token generation for that. 2 Gormand is very strong. Sanguine Indulgence is something to consider. Grasping Darkness is primo removal in this set. Ballad is solid. Imp is okay. Blood Glutton is okay. Scarring isn't really where we want to be. Stalwart, it's 1-drop. Still, once again. Carrion Grub is interesting. Standard Bear is solid. Grasp. Fetid Imp is okay. Alright. Yeah, with creatures. We got 7, 10, 14, 16, 19, 23. Okay. Doesn't work real well with the prowess stuff that we got going on. Oh, we also don't have the Stitcher down here. Stitcher. Considering the Patrician, Megara, or Mangara, and Secure the Scene, those are very solid. Death Bloom is probably not where we want to be right now. Well, you don't need 5 Arcanists. Probably just go 4 for now. Fetid Imp is solid. Blood Glutton is good, but it is just a 4/3 lifelink for 5. Probably not where we want to be. Carrion Grub is great, especially if we're ditching like Waker in the Waves, or Waker of the Waves. Early on. as a reanimation target. We've got 3 looters. See, 2 grasps. Very strong. Six. Four. 6 and 6. We very reasonably could play a turn 4 Read the Tides, which is just amazing. Let's see, because we want to ramp into 6 as fast as possible. And Podolian, our Arcanist, is really doing that for us. Prolific Scythe is just fantastic, reusable pump. And it works well with some of our sack effects. Like, for instance, you could put on the Obsessive Stitcher before you sacrifice it to reanimate. Okay. Where are we at right now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 22, 27, 31. We need to cut 7 cards. Can probably cut that Skeleton Archer. Like, it's solid, but we're doing bigger and better things here. Probably use the Imp in the sideboard. So now we need to cut down 5. Let's see. Protege. We can drop a Protege, because you have to pay to loot with it. We've got several other discard engines. Singers are just solid on their own. Like, just a 2/2 flyer for 3 is just okay on its own. And that it has prowess is just good too. Even if we don't have a ton of other stuff that we're doing with it. Sanguine serves as a backup plan. Gourmand makes people sack stuff. Bad deal. Draw 2 cards, each opponent discards 2 cards. That's good on its own. And it deals damage to both of us. Alright. One, 5, 8, 12, 14, 17, 19, 24, 28. Still need 5 cuts. No. Still need 4 cuts. You can cut a singer. You don't quite need 3 of them. Like, Steward is nice in the beginning. You can cut an Arcanist. We don't have to turbo things out. I just need 2 more cuts. Okay. 1, 7, 12, 15, 17, 17, 22, 26. Is that right? 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 26, yeah. Okay. Sanguine Indulgence is on the short list. We don't really have any life gain anymore. I think we can drop one of the I think we can drop Sanguine Indulgence. We need to cut 3, so 2 now. I think we can cut Bad Deal. Draw 2, disc 2 is nice, but we've got bigger things we're doing, like Sublime Epiphany. And I guess we could drop the Gloom Sower. The Gloom Sower is humongous and lets us steal life later on. That gives us a lot of inevitability. Waker is our ideal reanimation target. Megalodon, that's just hard to get rid of. And it lets us scry. Do we drop the Gourmand? That is a flyer, though. Or do we drop the Liliana Steward? 1, 7, 12, 16, 20, 24. Or do we just run 16 lands? You know, I think we just run 16 lands. And roll it like this. Yeah, so a Liliana Steward, 3 Vodalian Arcanists, 2 Grasp of Darkness, Malefic Scythe, 2 Mistral Singer, Teferi's Protege, Liliana Standard Bearer, Obsessive Stitcher, Carrion Grub, Capture Sphere, Stormwing Entity, Rise Again, Gourmand, Sublime Epiphany, 2 Read the Runes, 2 Waker of Waves, Gloom Sower, Spined Megalodon. And like really, Waker of Waves is over here. So this is our final curve. Because Waker of Waves is just a huge reanimation enabler. Just go, blue-red reanimator. Or blue-black reanimator with prowess as a sub-theme. I think that looks good. This is something that I would be happy sleeving up. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you would have built with this sealed pool. One of these days I need to get around to actually listing out all the cards that are in the sealed pool. I do always keep, for pre-release kits, well, the exception of the old Brothers War ones, I do always keep the pre-release kit together like this, so that if I want to play around with it later, see if I can do better at building stuff with it. Also look at some of my old thought process. I can do that. So one of these days I should make actual lists and link them in the description, but I can't link the outside stuff yet. So the way you can help with that is we need to get to 1,000 subscribers for that. So yeah, if you would like to share this with your friends, or have anyone that would be interested in this content, please share it with them. Helping the channel grow helps me bring more content to you, all of you. Yeah. As always, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.